What is up, all Willfield #1 fans of Will? This is Scott Kisagale, Willfield #1, and today I'm going to give you my recap and review of Vice Principals Season 2, Episode 7, entitled Spring Break, which I thought was a really good episode and a very twist kind of predictable ending. Okay, or is it? Okay, let's begin with the recap, shall we? With Season 2, Episode 7, Spring Break, Vice Principals officially enters its final 3 episodes after the previous episode ended with Gabby, Russell, Nash, and Snodgrass teaming up with a fought to recoup by the teachers. Spring Break saw the gang perform a blood oath to keep the Little Planet a secret just as soon as they came together. It was time to split apart. It's Spring Break time at North Jackson High School, which means it's time for much needed R&R. Who knew blood oaths came with catchy jingles, bloody promises, bloody tips? This is how a pact is made. Short and catchy, and then to the point. For Amanda Snodgrass, Spring Break is an opportunity to accompany boyfriend Brian to a legitimate writers' convention. She's there to get contacts and make connections, but what she receives is humiliation. It turns out Neil Gamby was right about Brian Arnold. He was just using his publishing connection since the land to go. Not only did he have no interest in Snodgrass's book, but he also belittled her every time every chance he got in front of his fellow writers. Meanwhile, Gamby invites Russell to accompany him. Janelle and her friends are on the trip to the beach. Russell and Christine are going through a divorce, so it's the least Gamby could do for his friend. That friendship is much more present in Spring Break than it has been in the long run. This is Gamby and Russell's debauchery at its finest, as they try to play classic pranks on the teenage girls, snort cocaine, and wind up at a strip club. Even amongst all of the drug-fueled craziness, Gamby never falls back into his old self-destructive ways. He finally takes the time to read Snodgrass's book and calls her when she most needs a friend to tell her how great he finds her writing. Things take a turn for the bad when Janelle and her friends are arrested for shoplifting. Things go from bad to worse when Gamby finds a shooter's mask and gun in the trunk of Lee Russell's car. Has Vice Principals finally unmasked Neil Gamby's shooter? We know from the previous episodes that you don't want to tussle with Lee Russell because he is the monster. But does he have it in him to shoot his best friend? Is it a red herring? Has Lee Russell been framed? And I would give this episode 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, way up. Apparently the episode ended where making us think that Lee Russell is indeed the shooter. And if Lee Russell is revealed as the shooter in the final 2 episodes, why did he do it? Did he do it because he was out of jealousy, or was this his evil plot all along? And what about his wife? Do you think that's the reason why his wife left him? Could all this Neil feeling bad that his wife walked out on him would just be a ploy to suck Neil Gamby in? Because Lee Russell was vicious, and Lee Russell has no remorse for most of his evil ways. And I really liked this episode. I also liked how Janelle got arrested and how she felt bad after thinking that Lee Russell was the shooter, because the mask the shooter the wore was the same that Janelle wore to scare her dad was the same mask that the possible shooter wore in the season 1 finale, that being possibly Lee Russell. But could it be Lee Russell, or is Lee Russell being framed? I think somebody is setting Lee Russell up. Somebody tells me I don't think Mrs. Snodgrass would do it because she's incapable of that, and I don't think it's Lee Russell's daughter. But could it be one of their friends, or could it be or could the shooter actually be the guy that Miss Snodgrass was dating? Could the shooter actually be let's see. Could the shooter actually be Brian? Do you think Brian could be the one that framed Miss Snod? Do you think Brian could be the one that framed Lee Russell? Because next week's episode is where they're going against each other. But do you think that Brian could possibly be the shooter and could possibly be setting Lee Russell up to get him to turn on to get them to go against each other? Or could it be that crazy lady that was in love with Gamby? See, part of me thinking that it is Lee Russell, and Lee Russell's doing out of jealous rage, or part of me is thinking that it could be Brian setting Lee Russell up. So either Lee Russell is indeed a shooter. If it is, like, what was his motive? Or it could be, somebody is framing Lee Russell. And if it's not Brian or that crazy lady that told Gambit that she was pregnant, then who could it be? Who would stoop so low as to frame Lee Russell? Could it possibly be one of the staff, one of the teachers, because the school hates Lee Russell? So it could be one of them. Well, we have the final 2 episodes to find. Anyway, great episode. I really enjoyed this episode. Comment down below in the comment section. Tell me who you think Lee Russell. Who do you think do you think that Lee Russell was indeed the shooter, or do you think Lee Russell's being framed and set up? What is going to happen in the final 2 episodes of season 2 in the series? Anyway, you stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out.